I want to get into boobs, if you wouldn't mind.
Boobs.
Just got,
Yeah, the huge boob hound, you know.
I always like to, you know, but I don't like to, I don't want to dominate it, but obviously it's one of the crucial elements of the show. It's the show, yeah. So, which, you know, happy that we actually have a little bit of branding now.
Yeah, you got the logo there.
I'm pretty excited about that, actually. So, so you said that you didn't become a BBW until you were in your 20s.
Yes.
Did you have big boobs before that?
I did for my body, yeah.
Okay.
Like I always had like the same kind of shape, but I was like 170 pounds. So I wasn't really like chubby. I was just had big boobs and a big butt.
Okay.
And I played sports. So I was like an athletic build with boobs and a butt.
Okay. So, and how was that? You know, so I assume that you had it when you were, you know, young. Did you like having big boobs?
I didn't at that time because, like, I mean, high school and stuff, you know, like
kids are
kind of the same stuff with the airport. Like, oh, you got too much cleavage, you know?
Yeah. What sports did you play?
I played volleyball and softball.
Oh man, playing volleyball with big boobs. I imagine that can get a little, that can be a little problematic, especially when you're diving.
You gotta strap them in.
Well, I was gonna say, how much did you like? I mean, so like how big have they gotten since, say, when you?
So then, like, I really didn't know about bra sizes, so I was like busting out of like a triple D.
Okay.
And then I was bigger than what I am now. So I did have size M boobs. So they were like,
oh, wow.
I know.
Oh, you miss them?
Yeah, I need somebody to have a fat transfer done for me, please. I'm serious. I do miss them a lot. So they were like this, and now they're like a J. So still nice.
That's respectable, though.
Yeah,
you're still in that second part of the alphabet.
Yeah,
you're out of that first section.
Yeah. Still very great boobs.
But you want the M's. You want the M's back.
Something. Just I don't know if they could get them that big again, but you know.
Yeah. Well, you know that there's a model out there. Her name is Demora Avarice. Have you ever met her?
She's absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, yes. She is amazing, and she's I feel like she'd be a close neighbor. She's in West Virginia, right?
She is. She was one of the first people I collabed with. It was like a photo shoot together.
Okay. So. Yeah. No. And I mean, I hope I would love to have her on the show someday. But
she's amazing.
Yeah. I know that she's gotten like, and I want to talk to her about the procedures she's had because she's augmented, but they're still real because there's nothing fake in there.
Yeah. It's the fat transfers.
Yeah.
Like she's gave me like doctor information and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I'd have to lose quite a bit of weight to have it done. So I'm like, does that really make sense? It's not really make sense.
So you're like, well, if I transfer that, can I keep the body weight, but just transfer it in the boobs?
Yeah, please.
So at this point, though, so you love having big boobs now?
I do now. Yes.
What is your favorite thing about having big boobs?
I just like looking at them.
Aren't they just so beautiful to look at?
I really do. I love looking at them and just.
You ever just look at yourself and man, I love these things.
I do. And then if I'm like traveling or something, I can just like lay my phone on them. I know it's not going nowhere. Like, it's like having extra hands.
Your pockets.
Yeah, you got a little, the dress don't have pockets, but you just put them in the boobs. It's okay.
And obviously you get a lot of attention. So I imagine when you walked out of the airport in that dress, did you notice people?
I was just like beeline and I don't pay attention.
So you didn't. Okay, all right. Well, like when you go,
I did get stopped, obviously, but.
Well, like when you go, like if you go out somewhere, will you wear things that will show a decent amount of cleavage, or you tend to cover up more?
It depends on the setting. Like if it's, I don't know, like if I know that there's going to be like families there, I cover up some.
That
just
makes
out
sense.
of respect.
Sure.
But no, like I usually just let them out if I know.
Let them go.
Yeah.
Let them breathe.
Yeah.
Well, especially here right now with how hot it is.
Oh, I know. I was like, what do I wear in Vegas? Nothing.
Yeah.
Just nothing.
The one thing about boobs that, that they
sweat.
Yep. Depending on what you're wearing, you're going to get those sweat stains.
Yeah. This is like very thin, breezy material. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much all I packed with me was.
So your boobs can breathe.
Yes. My boobs will be out the whole Vegas trip. Y'all are welcome.
Yeah, right. I think there was for a long time, there was a topless pool area, I think at Caesars.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, it was because Celine Dion, when she was performing at Caesars, and she's from Canada, I think she wanted them to create a topless pool area for her, essentially.
Hey.
Which, you know what, though?
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still there, but I think it was there for a little while.
That's something I love, too, about summertime is like swimming because they like float.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So would you say that your boobs are your would you say that they're your most popular physical feature?
Not really, because my butt is equally as nice.
Yeah,
I'm very lucky there. So
you got good. Yeah, it's nice when you got both.
It is.
But
obviously people see these kind of more because it's in pictures from here up, or if I'm sitting down somewhere, they see the boobs first.
Well, and that's the thing. Boobs draw your eye.
Yeah.
Like I like, even if you don't like boobs,
you still
gonna
look at them.
Look at them. That's the thing about them. That's their power. I'm serious. I tell people having huge boobs is the closest thing to like a real superpower. I feel like
it really is,
because you are able to, like, if you were to walk down the street in something like in a bikini top or something, right?
People are gonna stop.
You will like stop traffic.
Yes.
You will create. That is a power.
People will stop. I was in LA in May and I had a dress on similar to this, and like people were stopping. Like it was, I was like, please just keep driving. Please just keep driving. My ride will be here in 10 minutes. Please keep driving.
Yeah, right.